Hey everybody, and welcome to Collider's Top 5 Most Anticipated Lionsgate Movies. Joining me for a merciful final time is the dashing Mark Ellis.
Thank you, everybody. Ashley, it's great to be with you again. And yes, this is the last studio list we're doing. We've previewed so many of the movies coming out in 2016, and now our nation turns its lonely eyes to Lionsgate, the studio that has brought us such huge franchises like The Expendables and The Hunger Games. Will we get one like that this year, or will we at least get Ryan Gosling singing and dancing? We'll have to wait for the top 5 Lionsgate releases. In the meantime, Ashley, what has already come out in theaters?
Well, Norm of the North and Dirty Grandpa were released in January, and this past weekend brought us The Choice. Fate brings Gabby next door to Travis, sparking an irresistible attraction that upends both of their lives. As their bond grows, the unlikely couple must decide how far they're willing to go to keep the hope of love alive.
Oh boy, hope they make it. And you hit the nail on the head. I saw what you did there when you said sparking an irresistible connection. Spark, Nicholas Sparks. He's the guy behind this movie. And so, look, the name The Choice sounds like a horror movie. And if you hate Nicholas Sparks, this movie might scare you. But maybe for the ladies out there, for the romantic, for the young at heart, you want to see something like The Choice.
Yeah. I'm a lady. This sounds appealing.
Now, Nicholas Sparks also did The Notebook, so The Notebook is like an all-timer, right? It's a good movie.
Of course, it was the first movie to make me cry. In a good way, though. It touched my heart.
It touched my heart a little bit, too. So
you cried, admit it.
I did. I actually did, kind of. I welled up.
One single tear?
Yeah, but I had other stuff going on that day. So hopefully it's more like that movie and less like Safe Haven. We'll see.
Next up, Gods of Egypt. Hoping to save the world and rescue his true love, a defiant mortal named Beck, Brenton Thwaites, forms an unlikely alliance with the powerful god Horus, Nikolai Coster-Waldau. Their battle against Set, Gerard Butler, and his henchmen take them into the afterlife and across the heavens for an epic confrontation. Next up, the Divergent series Allegiant. March 18th brings us the latest in the Divergent film series. Shailene Woodley, Theo James, Ansel Elgort, and Miles Teller all return to continue the adventure based on the young adult novels. Next up, The Shack. The Shack is an upcoming American faith-based Christian drama film directed by Stuart Haseldine, based on the 2007 novel of the same name. The film stars Sam Worthington, Octavia Spencer, and Graham Greene.
And I kind of like this play. I don't know that much about The Shack or what the novel is, but you say faith-based film and it's opening in the middle of August. These movies have a tendency to do well and get a lot of traction from a very fervent fan base at the box office. Plus, if you throw some names in there like Octavia Spencer, Sam Worthington, this has a shot to do pretty well.
And now it's time for our top 5 most anticipated Lionsgate releases. Up at number 5, Mechanic Resurrection. Master assassin Arthur Bishop, Jason Statham, is back and seeking revenge against those who betrayed him. The action thriller opens August 26th.
Yeah, it's a simple log line, but you got me hooked. In the same way that Ashley really wants to see The Choice, I can't wait to see Mechanic Resurrection. He's a master assassin, kids. He's not just any old killer. He's a master. He's a trained assassin. And seeing the first Mechanic, I actually thought it was a little bit slower than I wanted it to be. But now if he's out for revenge, if he's out to right some wrongs, this is Jason Statham doing what Jason Statham does best. I'm so excited for this action movie.
Up at number 4, Now You See Me Too. On June 10th, the illusionists known as the Four Horsemen, Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, and Dave Franco, must perform an unprecedented stunt to clear their names and expose the unethical practices of a tech magnate.
And I always had the first Now You See Me down as like one of the better cable watches you ever get to check out because it is engaging. It's a fun story. They're magicians. They come up with a crazy plot. You also have Michael Caine and Morgan Freeman in there. The addition of Daniel Radcliffe to this cast is something that really intrigues me because Daniel Radcliffe has played a magician before in his life, or at least a wizard. I'm so fascinated by him being in this movie, what he's going to bring to it. And Mark Ruffalo is back as well. I thought they tied up that storyline pretty neatly in the first one, so it'll be interesting to see what that storyline, how that develops.
At number 3, Criminal. A convict receives an implant containing the memories and skills of a dead CIA agent in this action ride opening April 15th. Kevin Costner, Gary Oldman, and Tommy Lee Jones headline a cast that also includes Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds.
What a cast this movie has. You say Kevin Costner, you say Gary Oldman and Tommy Lee Jones all working together for the first time since, you guessed it, JFK. Hopefully this movie's a little bit shorter, but no less exciting than that flick. If you're putting the dead memory of a CIA agent into somebody who's still alive, that's got a science fiction angle to it as well. You throw Gal Gadot in there, who's going to be in a big superhero movie. You throw Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds in there. Kevin Costner plays Superman's daddy. This has a lot of star power, and we only have to wait a couple more months to check out Criminal.
At number 2, Deepwater Horizon on September 30th. Based on the true events that occurred on an oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico in 2010, the story chronicles the courage of those who worked on the Deepwater Horizon and the extreme moments of bravery and survival in the face of what would become one of the biggest man-made disasters in world history.
Peter Berg is directing this movie, and Peter Berg excels when he's doing things that are based on true stories that really appeal to him, whereas I didn't love Battleship at all. That wasn't based on a true story. Lone Survivor was, and this one is too. And speaking of Lone Survivor, Mark Wahlberg is going to be appearing in this film as well, alongside Dylan O'Brien, Kate Hudson, and one of my favorite heads of hair of all time, Kurt Russell, is going to be in this movie. It's opening at the right time this fall. Maybe it garners some Oscar consideration early, so we'll have to wait and see about that. But this story is going to be so compelling. I think these actors is the right crew to pull it off.
And at number 1, La La Land. A jazz pianist, Ryan Gosling, and an aspiring actress, Emma Stone, fall in love but face difficulties as they become more successful. The film opens July 15th.
Do I even need to give my take on this movie, or can you by yourself just gush about how bad you want to see this?
Well, Mark, first of all, Ryan Gosling as a jazz pianist. I'm already sold. And to see Emma Stone as a love interest, we won't be seeing her as a love interest anymore in Spider-Man, which I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I'm going to miss her so much as a love interest. And to see her as a different love interest in a different movie, I'm really excited for that.
Well, it's a whole new Spider-Man now, so I think we can give away what kind of happened in the previous Spider-Man movies.
Well, you're going to get hated on.
Look, all I'm going to say is that La La Land, you would think might be a title that's hating on Los Angeles, but it's not. This is more like a love letter to what Los Angeles can be. Not when you're sitting in traffic and not when you're mad because you can't get from point A to point B in the same amount of time that Jack Bauer does. This is like the good parts of Los Angeles. So I don't know how long you've been dating in Los Angeles. If you're currently dating in Los Angeles, you lovers out there, this is what you want that to be. It's singing, it's dancing, it's Ryan Gosling, it's Emma Stone. It's a lighthearted, whimsy kind of fairy tale. So it's something that I think a lot of people are excited to see, that side of Hollywood.
Well, there you have it, our top 5 most anticipated list from Lionsgate. But we want to know what you guys think. Hop on in the comment section of this video and let us know.
And on behalf of Ashley, my name's Mark, and we want to thank you guys for joining us for all of these fun list videos that we did. Now we have so much money we're going to be spending at the theaters in 2016, and yes, you can blame us for that. Make sure you guys subscribe to Collider's YouTube channel. You can get all the latest in the world of movie news there, and bookmark Collider.com right now. A lot of late movie scoops breaking there as well. That's Ashley Mova. I'm Mark Ellis, and we'll see you guys next time, or next year.